Sofia. Our school is a STEM school with emphasizing on science, technology and math. Our kids not only get their regular curriculum, but they also have classes like science in the lab here as we are, robotics, experimental science and mental math. Our students, most of them, even I can say all of them, really love science and experimental science in particular, and they like to learn about how the things works. But sometimes, especially when we have a theoretical part of the learning process, they are asking me the questions, but why do we learn science? Often I'm explaining that even when they was born, they born as a young scientist. They have been exploring the world through their own senses, building their own ideas and understanding about how the things works. Science is a huge part of our daily life. But of course there are many things out of this that we cannot explain just by making observations. The questions like is the universe infinite? What is electricity? How do the birds fly? Even the question related with why do we fall in love? Science intends to answer these questions and many other questions. I like science. I'm happy being a science teacher and a woman in science, because science is the way of exploring the world. I feel very happy when my students build their confidence in this field, when they can describe and understand the things that occurs around us and inside of us. Science is more than subject for me, it is a way of thinking, and I hope my students will get this approach and love science in a way I like it. Thank you. With my students from grade 10, we are going to show you an experiment which called Fire on Hand. Okay, could you please turn on the light? 1, 2, 3.
Hello everyone. I just want to talk about the role of the women in science. Let's first start with Maria Skłodowska-Curie. She was the first woman receiving a Nobel Prize for discovering a chemical element called polonium. She called this element of her to her home country, Poland. From there on, there are many women particularly involved in chemistry, physics, medicine, biochemistry. Now, more like women are probably surgeons, etc. Sometimes it is really, how to say, inspiring when a teacher in science see the person, like the people, how they're working in class. We had our first practical experiment with my grade 9 students in chemistry. First, they definitely were scared what to do. There are lots of equipment, this glass, what is it, what to measure. But they become excited when they put the lab coats with very nice blue ones and the safety goggles plus the very good black gloves. From there on, they started to try really hard to follow the instructions. Of course they did, like errors. But as teachers, especially in science, we should not punish them for errors. Sometimes errors in science go to the great discoveries. Congratulations and all the best for all the women in science.
To become a robotics teacher, it was a real challenge for me. It took me a lot of time and a lot of trainings to teach this complicated subject. But at the same time, it's really motivating for me because our students are developing their technical skills, their creativity, their imagination. They can explore their experience without any limits, and I think that for our students, only the best is enough.